The night sky was unusually active with streaks of light that heralded the arrival of something extraordinary. Commander Eric Dalton, stationed at the United Earth Space Command, was the first to receive the distress signals emitting in an unfamiliar language. The source, a flotilla of alien spacecraft, battered and drifting, that breached Earth's outer orbit. Their designs were sleek yet clearly designed for durability, hinting at a civilization accustomed to travel and possibly conflict. As the ships made a controlled descent, Eric mobilized his team for what would be humanity's first official encounter with an extraterrestrial species. The world watched, breath held, as governments worldwide coordinated their response. Preparations for the encounter were meticulous, balancing Earth's safety with the need to extend diplomatic courtesy. Upon landing, the airlock of the lead ship hissed open, revealing the Zaltraxians. They were a tall, bipedal race, with translucent skin that shimmered under Earth's sun. Their leader, who introduced himself as Commander Zoran, communicated through a translation device. They were refugees, he explained, survivors of a relentless pursuit by a powerful enemy known as the Gnar Empire. Their plea was simple: sanctuary and assistance to repair their ships. Commander Dalton, experienced in military protocol yet untested in interstellar diplomacy, faced a dilemma that stretched beyond national security. Here were beings from across the cosmos, not with intentions of conquest but seeking aid. His decision would set the precedent for Earth's role in the galactic stage. After consultations with global leaders, the decision was unanimous. Earth would offer aid. The Zaltraxians, in turn, were eager to share their knowledge and technologies, desperate for allies against the Gnar threat. This exchange was not just about parts and mechanics, but a sharing of sciences and cultures, a true test of humanity's capacity for galactic camaraderie. Under Eric's oversight, teams of human engineers and Zaltraxian technicians began the arduous task of repairing the alien fleet. They worked in the newly established Earth-Zaltraxian Coalition facility, a symbol of their burgeoning alliance. As they worked, they shared stories, hopes, and laughter, finding common ground despite their differences. This unexpected meeting was not merely a test of humanity's technological capabilities, but of its ethical compass. Commander Dalton, leading these efforts, found himself reflecting on the broader implications of this alliance. As Earth ventured into this new interstellar relationship, the lines between them and the other blurred, weaving the first threads of a new narrative in the annals of human history. As the Earth-Zaltraxian Coalition facility buzzed with activity, Commander Eric Dalton dedicated himself to overseeing the complex integration of Earth and alien technologies. His days were consumed with coordinating between teams, solving unexpected technical challenges, and navigating the diplomatic nuances of this burgeoning alliance. Eric, a pragmatist at heart, was acutely aware of the significance of his role. Not only was he facilitating a technological merger, but he was also crafting a strategic alliance that could alter the course of Earth's future in the cosmos. Commander Zoran of the Zaltraxians, along with his advisors, proved to be invaluable partners. Their technology was advanced, featuring energy systems and propulsion mechanics that were decades, if not centuries, ahead of human engineering. Zoran was particularly keen on sharing their shielding technology, which could protect Earth from potential attacks by the Gnar Empire, whose reputation for destruction was well known across star systems. The process wasn't without its hurdles. Earth's scientists and engineers often found themselves baffled by the complexities of Zaltraxian systems. The Zaltraxians, for their part, had to adapt their explanations to fit human understanding, which was rooted in different scientific paradigms. These challenges, however, fostered a deeper sense of cooperation and respect among the teams. Shared goals and mutual dependence slowly turned initial skepticism into trust and friendship. Amidst the technological exchange, Eric took it upon himself to learn more about the Zaltraxians' conflict with the Gnar Empire. Zoran recounted tales of numerous civilizations fallen under Gnar dominion, their peoples either enslaved or annihilated. The Zaltraxians had resisted, but the relentless expansion of the Gnar forces had pushed them to the brink of extinction. Earth's strategic position on the edge of the Gnar's known territories offered a unique advantage, and a potential new front in resisting the Empire's advance. Motivated by these revelations, Eric proposed expanding their partnership beyond technology and repair. He envisioned a formal military alliance, pooling resources and information to prepare for any Gnar aggression. This idea was initially met with hesitation from Earth's United Nations, but Eric's detailed briefings and Zoran's dire warnings persuaded them to consider the broader galactic implications of their decisions. The forging of the alliance was symbolized by the signing of the Terra-Zaltrax Pact, a comprehensive agreement covering military cooperation, technological exchange, and mutual defense. The ceremony, broadcast worldwide, marked a historic moment for humanity, showcasing Earth's entry into interstellar politics as a force of solidarity and resistance. With the pact in place, Earth's facilities began to churn out new designs, blending human and Zaltraxian technologies. Spacecraft equipped with hybrid engines and shields were soon rolling out of assembly lines, while joint military training programs prepared Earth's forces to operate the new technologies effectively. Eric often found himself at the center of these whirlwinds of activity, driven by a sense of duty not just to his planet, but to the ideals of freedom and resistance against oppression. Under his leadership, Earth was not just helping the Zaltraxians, it was preparing itself to be a defender of peace and stability in the galaxy, ready to face whatever challenges the stars might hold. With the Terra-Zaltrax Pact solidly in place, Commander Eric Dalton turned his focus to the full integration of Zaltraxian technology within Earth's defense systems. The global network of research facilities, once isolated centers of innovation, transformed into collaborative hubs where human and alien intellects converged to forge a new path forward. The heart of this integration was the development of an advanced propulsion system capable of interstellar travel, far surpassing anything Earth had previously imagined. Zaltraxian engineers, led by their chief scientist Lauren, worked alongside human counterparts to adapt the alien fusion technology for human use. The complexity of this technology required not just translation of concepts, but a rethinking of physics as understood on Earth. Lauren's patient explanations became a regular necessity as he detailed the mechanisms of harnessing energy from quantum vacuums, a concept that had been theoretical at best in human science. Simultaneously, Eric oversaw the adaptation of Zaltraxian shielding technology for Earth satellites and defensive installations. These shields could absorb and dissipate energy from conventional weapons and even deflect debris in space, providing an unparalleled advantage. Military bases around the globe were equipped with these shields, turning previously vulnerable sites into fortresses that could withstand any external threat. The exchange wasn't one-sided. Humans contributed their robust telecommunications technology, which enhanced the Zaltraxians' somewhat singular communication methods, allowing for faster and more secure data transfer across their systems. This integration facilitated a real-time strategy network for the Allied forces, enabling instant coordination across vast distances, a critical advantage in managing defenses against the Gnar threat. As part of the cultural exchange that accompanied the technology transfer, Eric initiated an interstellar studies program across major universities worldwide. The program aimed to educate the next generation of Earth citizens about their place in the cosmos, the technology and cultures of alien races, and the complexities of interstellar diplomacy and conflict. This initiative was also a soft power strategy, cultivating a sense of galactic citizenship among Earth's populace. Amid the bustle of technological advancement, Eric found the time to visit the training grounds, where Earth's forces were learning to operate the new hybrid war machines. These sessions were more than just technical run-throughs. They were rehearsals for the inevitable confrontation with the Gnar Empire. Watching Earth soldiers maneuver Zaltraxian-designed fighters with precision, Eric felt a surge of pride and a twinge of fear for the battles to come. The successes of these programs did not go unnoticed. News of Earth's rapid advancements and its alliance with the Zaltraxians began to spread across other systems, drawing interest from other civilizations oppressed by the Gnar. Embassies from 2 neighboring star systems reached out, seeking to understand more about this new Earth-led coalition. Recognizing the opportunity to expand their alliance, Eric and Zoran welcomed these overtures, setting the stage for broader resistance against the Gnar Empire. In the midst of these profound transformations, Eric remained acutely aware of the delicate balance of power that now existed. With each technological advance, Earth edged closer to the front lines of a galactic struggle. Each decision, each success, made it more likely that the Gnar would see Earth not just as a refuge for their enemies, but as a formidable adversary in its own right. With Earth's military capabilities enhanced by Zaltraxian technology, Commander Eric Dalton shifted his focus to preparing his forces for the potential conflicts ahead. He recognized that technological superiority alone would not guarantee victory. The troops needed to be proficient in using this new technology under combat conditions. Eric initiated a rigorous training program combining traditional Earth tactics with Zaltraxian combat strategies. The program was hosted in a sprawling, newly constructed facility in the Arizona desert, designed to simulate various environmental conditions, from the freezing temperatures of outer space to the searing heat of alien worlds. Here, Earth soldiers and their Zaltraxian counterparts trained side by side, fostering not only skills, but also camaraderie and mutual respect. One of the key aspects of the training involved mastering the operation of the hybrid fighters, spacecraft that combined human engineering prowess with Zaltraxian propulsion and shielding technologies. Pilots practiced complex maneuvers that utilized the nimble capabilities of the fighters, such as high-speed orbital changes and evasive actions to outmaneuver enemy fire. The Zaltraxian instructors, with their intimate knowledge of the craft's capabilities, pushed the human pilots to their limits, preparing them for the unpredictable dynamics of space combat. On the ground, infantry units were trained in the use of energy-based weaponry that had replaced more traditional firearms. These weapons, capable of being tuned to different frequencies to penetrate various forms of armor and shields, required soldiers to develop a keen understanding of alien materials science. Live exercises pitted them against robotic targets equipped with adaptive shielding, mimicking the potential defenses they would face against Gnar forces. Eric also introduced complex war games, designed to simulate potential battle scenarios against the Gnar Empire. These exercises included both space and ground operations, requiring seamless coordination between the Navy and Army units. The simulations were not just tests of physical readiness, but also of strategic thinking and adaptability. Eric personally observed these exercises, providing feedback and encouragement, ensuring that each unit was not only ready but confident in their ability to handle real combat situations. The training regimen extended beyond physical and tactical preparation. Eric organized cultural exchange programs within the training camps, where Earth soldiers and Zaltraxian warriors could share their histories and cultures. These sessions, often held around campfires or in communal dining halls, helped to dissolve any lingering reservations between the two groups, strengthening the bond of their alliance. Throughout this intense preparation phase, Eric communicated regularly with Earth's Global Defense Council and other allied alien races, updating them on progress and integrating their feedback into training processes. The growing network of alliances added layers of complexity to the operational strategies, but also broadened the coalition's capabilities and resources. As the training program neared completion, Eric could see the tangible results of his efforts. The troops were not only proficient in the use of advanced technology, but had also embraced the cooperative spirit necessary for their mission. They were a new breed of soldier, ready to defend Earth and its allies against the looming threat of the Gnar Empire. With his forces prepared, Eric felt a cautious optimism. He knew that the real test would come when they faced the Gnar in battle. Yet he believed deeply in the strength and unity of his troops, a diverse but cohesive force united under a common cause, ready to stand as Earth's first line of defense in the galactic arena. The crackle of energy weapons and the distant roar of engines punctuated the silence of space as Commander Eric Dalton's newly trained fleet encountered their first real battle. A Gnar scouting party, likely sent to probe Earth's defenses, stumbled upon one of the outermost training exercises near Saturn's rings. It was a surprise encounter that would serve as Earth's first test against the Gnar Empire. Eric, aboard the command ship Vanguard, coordinated the fleet's response. The Gnar ships, sleek and menacing, moved with a predatory grace, but they were not prepared for the agility and firepower of the hybrid Earth-Zaltraxian fighters. Eric's tactics, a blend of human unpredictability and Zaltraxian precision, quickly turned the skirmish in their favor. The Earth forces engaged with disciplined bursts of plasma fire, their aim trained during the countless simulations and exercises they had undergone. The Gnar ships countered with powerful laser cannons, slicing through the void toward the human ships. However, the advanced shielding technology, a gift from the Zaltraxians, held strong, absorbing the brunt of the attacks and protecting the fleet from catastrophic damage. Pilots maneuvered through the debris of shattered asteroids, using the chaotic terrain to their advantage. Eric watched as Lieutenant Mason, a standout from the training program, executed a daring maneuver that brought his fighter within striking distance of a Gnar cruiser. With precise shots, he disabled the cruiser's engines, leaving it adrift. The skirmish was intense but brief. The Gnar, realizing they were outmatched, began to retreat. Eric seized the moment, ordering a full chase to ensure the Gnar understood that Earth was not a soft target. The hybrid fighters pursued the fleeing enemy, harrying them enough to discourage any immediate second attempts. As the last of the Gnar ships warped out of the engagement zone, a cheer broke out across the Vanguard's bridge. They had won their first battle, but Eric knew this was just a precursor to a larger conflict. After the engagement, debriefings were held aboard every ship. Eric listened to the pilots and commanders as they reviewed every detail of the encounter. The data collected from this skirmish provided invaluable insights into the Gnar's tactics and technology. Modifications and adjustments were discussed, with feedback sent to both Earth's defense strategists and their Zaltraxian allies to refine their approach further. The victory was a significant morale booster for all of Earth's forces. It proved that their training and the technology exchange had prepared them well for the challenges ahead. Public support for the alliance with the Zaltraxians surged, and confidence in the military's ability to defend Earth's interests galactically was at an all-time high. However, Eric remained somber as he reviewed the battle data. The Gnar had tested them with just a small scouting force. The real challenge would be facing the full might of the Gnar Empire, which he knew would not be long in coming. Preparations began immediately for the possibility of a more substantial conflict, as Earth and its allies braced for what could be the beginning of a prolonged galactic struggle. Under Eric's leadership, Earth's forces remained vigilant, ready to defend their home and their new friends among the stars. With their first victorious skirmish boosting morale, Commander Eric Dalton pivoted towards expanding Earth's strategic alliances. The initial success had caught the attention of other species, previously subdued or threatened by the Gnar Empire, who now saw a new glimmer of hope in Earth's emerging military prowess. Eric and Zoran, his Zaltraxian counterpart, embarked on a diplomatic tour across nearby systems. Their mission was to present Earth's vision of a united front against the Gnar threat. Each diplomatic mission was carefully planned, combining shows of military strength with proposals for mutual aid and protection. The hybrid technology demonstrations played a crucial role, showcasing the tangible benefits of joining the Earth-led coalition. Their first stop was the planet Yaldek, home to a technologically advanced but pacifist race that had long suffered under Gnar's exploitative policies. The Yaldeki leaders, intrigued by Earth's successful defense and the potential for enhanced security, signed a non-aggression pact and agreed to share their energy-efficient technology. This alliance broadened the coalition's energy resources, crucial for sustaining long-term military campaigns. Next, Eric and Zoran visited the warriors of Varnak, a race renowned for their combat prowess but lacking in advanced technology. The Varnaki, impressed by the hybrid fighters and the valor shown in the skirmish against the Gnar, agreed to contribute troops and receive technological training as part of the coalition. Their inclusion added much-needed manpower and strategic depth to the growing alliance. Each alliance brought different strengths to the table, slowly shaping a multifaceted coalition that could challenge the Gnar Empire's dominance. However, not all outreach efforts were successful. Skepticism and fear of reprisal from the Gnar made some civilizations hesitate. Eric's diplomatic skill and persistence were tested as he navigated complex political landscapes, working to assuage fears and emphasize the benefits of unity. Back on Earth, the news of each new alliance was met with public and political approval. The global community felt a swelling pride in their new role on the galactic stage and a growing sense of responsibility towards their new allies. This broad support provided Eric with the mandate he needed to continue his efforts, further legitimizing his mission. As the coalition grew, so did the logistical challenges of coordinating among diverse races with different cultural backgrounds, languages, and military capabilities. Eric established an interstellar command center on Earth, equipped with the latest Zaltraxian communication technology, to facilitate real-time strategic planning and integration across the coalition. The chapter concludes with Eric reflecting on the delicate balance of power and diplomacy. The coalition was an impressive achievement, but he knew that its true test would come in the heat of battle. Preparations intensified, as did the training exercises, integrating various alien units into cohesive fighting forces. Eric understood that the unity of such a diverse group would be pivotal in their success or failure against the Gnar Empire. The stakes were high, but so was the resolve of Earth and its allies, united under a common cause for freedom and security across the galaxy. The growing coalition, under Commander Eric Dalton's leadership, prepared for what was anticipated to be a pivotal confrontation with the Gnar Empire. Intelligence reports indicated that a massive Gnar fleet was assembling, likely targeting the strategic locations within the coalition's control to quash the burgeoning rebellion before it could gain any more momentum. Eric and his allies chose the neutral zone near the asteroid belt of Pelorum as the battleground. This location offered strategic advantages for the coalition forces, allowing them to utilize the belt's complex terrain for defensive maneuvers and to set up ambush points. As the Gnar fleet approached, a tense calm settled over the coalition forces, every member aware that the upcoming battle would be a defining moment in their fight for freedom. The Gnar arrived with overwhelming force, their warships blotting out the stars. Eric initiated the battle plan, codenamed Operation Stellar Shield. The first phase involved a series of hit-and-run attacks by the swift Varnaki fighters, designed to disrupt the Gnar formations and test their defenses. These skirmishes were successful, revealing weaknesses in the Gnar flanks that Eric was quick to exploit. Following this, the main coalition fleet moved in. The newly integrated hybrid ships, boasting both human ingenuity and Zaltraxian technology, proved their worth by enhancing the fleet's mobility and firepower. Eric commanded from the vanguard, directing his forces with precision. The Aldeki energy technologies enabled the coalition ships to recharge their shields at a faster rate, sustaining their defense against the relentless Gnar barrage. As the battle raged, the coalition's diverse tactics began to overwhelm the Gnar. Eric's strategy involved complex, coordinated maneuvers that leveraged each member race's strengths. The Varnaki warriors engaged in daring close-quarter combat, boarding Gnar ships to engage in hand-to-hand combat, while human and Zaltraxian units provided cover fire and tactical support. The turning point came when Eric led a daring assault on the Gnar flagship. Utilizing a specially designed boarding craft, he and a select team of human and alien commandos infiltrated the flagship. Inside, they fought their way to the ship's command center, aiming to capture the Gnar admiral. The mission was fraught with peril, but the coalition's training and camaraderie shone through as they overcame each obstacle. With the capture of the Gnar admiral and the crippling of their flagship, the Gnar fleet's morale crumbled. Seeing their leaders defeated, many Gnar units surrendered, while others retreated in disarray. The coalition had not only survived the encounter, but had decisively defeated the Gnar forces. As the dust settled and the remnants of the Gnar fleet fled, Eric and his allies celebrated their hard-fought victory. This battle not only secured key systems, but also sent a resounding message across the galaxy. The coalition was a formidable force, capable of challenging and defeating the Gnar Empire. The victory at Pelorum was a testament to the unity and strength of the diverse coalition. It underscored the importance of cooperation and strategic planning in overcoming seemingly insurmountable odds. For Eric, It was a confirmation of his leadership and vision, proving that together, the various races of the galaxy could fight for and achieve their collective freedom. The decisive victory over the Gnar fleet at Palorum marked a turning point in the galaxy's political landscape. Under Commander Eric Dalton's leadership, the coalition had not only defended its territories, but had also struck a significant blow against the Gnar Empire, shattering their aura of invincibility. With the Gnar forces in disarray, opportunities to push forward and liberate other subjugated systems became viable, paving the way for a broader galactic shift towards freedom and cooperation. In the aftermath of the battle, Eric focused on consolidating the coalition's gains and fortifying their positions. Peace talks were initiated with the remnants of the Gnar command, who without their flagship and key leaders were more amenable to negotiations than ever before. Eric's diplomatic acumen was crucial in these talks, as he navigated complex issues of reparations, territories, and future governance with a firm yet fair hand. The coalition, once a temporary alliance forged out of necessity, began to evolve into a more structured interstellar federation. New governance structures were established, with representatives from each member species, including those newly liberated from Gnar rule. This federation worked not only on security and defense, but also on trade, cultural exchange, and technological development, fostering a thriving interstellar community. Eric was elected as the first president of the Federation, a role he accepted with a deep sense of responsibility. He worked tirelessly to ensure that the Federation was built on principles of equality, justice, and mutual respect, values that had been the foundation of the coalition's strength in battle. Under his leadership, the Federation quickly became a beacon of stability and prosperity, attracting other civilizations that sought a new way of living, free from oppression. The transition from a military alliance to a peacetime federation required a significant cultural shift. Military bases were transformed into centers of learning and innovation, where technology and knowledge were shared freely among member species. Human and alien youth studied together, learning about each other's worlds and building friendships that transcended old prejudices and fears. As peace settled over the once turbulent regions, Eric took a moment to reflect on the journey that had brought them here. From the first desperate encounter with the Zaltraxians to the grand victory at Palorum, it had been a path fraught with challenges and dangers. Yet it had also been a journey of immense growth and unexpected friendships, shaping not just the galaxy's future but also his own character. Looking out from his office in the new Federation capital, Eric saw a galaxy reborn. Planets were no longer isolated by fear and tyranny, but connected through a network of mutual support and cooperation. The stars seemed brighter, and the possibilities endless. Humanity had not only found its place among the stars, but had helped forge a new galactic order that promised a brighter future for all its citizens. With a sense of accomplishment and hopeful anticipation, Eric envisioned the years ahead. There would be challenges, no doubt, but also incredible opportunities for exploration, learning, and more importantly, for peace. The era of the Gnar Empire had ended, and a new chapter for the galaxy had begun, marked by resilience, unity, and enduring peace.